Hey everyone! Welcome back to Maddie's Creative Corner. It's so good to have you here. Today we're going to put together some milk bath nails, and we're going to be using some real flowers that my husband brought me a few days ago. So let's get started. As always, we're starting off with some bare nails. I've already applied a layer of base coat, and these are the flowers we're going to be using. It's some little white buds as well as some sunflower petals that I've dried out. And in order to make this a little easier for me, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the little flowers off so I can use them a little easier. As you can see here, the sunflower petals dried off so prettily, and I really like the color. They're my favorite flowers. And in order to make this easy, we're going to be using these dual forms. I've used them in a previous video, as well as my favorite clear polygel, and this one which is called clear, but it's a milky white color. So the first thing we're going to be doing is sizing the dual forms, picking the right dual form for each nail. And we're going to pick the first dual form. We're going to apply a small bead of clear polygel, and here I overdid it a little bit, as well as some of that white color. And of course you can use regular gel polish if you don't have a more milky white polygel color. Then we're going to take a dotting tool, and I'm going to mix these two colors together to make it more opaque and see-through so that you can see the flowers through the milky color. And I'm going to start picking up the little flower buds and placing them into the polygel. I'm also going to go ahead and cover them with polygel so that they're completely encapsulated into the design. And then I'm going to place this nail onto my natural nail and cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds. After that first nail is done, I'm going to repeat the exact same process for the second one. Once again, I'm adding some clear polygel and some of that milky white color. I'm mixing them together and spreading them all over the dual form. And then I will start depositing the flowers onto the polygel. You can use different colored ones. I just had these at hand and I really wanted to preserve them in some way, so I thought that turning them into nail art would be great. Once again, I will place the nail onto my natural nail and cure it in the nail lamp for at least 30 seconds. And then we're moving on to the third nail. Once again, adding the two polygel colors and mixing them together and then spreading them all over the dual form. And now I'm going to pick up this beautiful yellow sunflower petal. I'm going to place it right in the middle of the nail, squish it down a little bit, just enough for it to be kind of like in the middle layer between the two sides of the polygel. And then I'm going to cover it. And don't push it too much, because if you push it too much, it will show up on the other side and you will end up filing down. So here it is. Looks pretty cute. Now the next nail, once again adding the two polygel colors. You know the drill by now, it's super easy. And if you don't have that, as I mentioned earlier, you can just use a white polish, mix it into the polygel, and just use a very, very small amount so that it becomes just milky enough. And finally, we're moving on to the last nail, and I'm going to be using another beautiful sunflower petal for this nail. You can use a brush to make these mixes together, but I just found it easier with the dotting tool. And here you can see I'm placing the flower in the middle of the nail, pressing it down a little bit, and then covering it with polygel so that it's completely encapsulated inside the nail. So after all of the nails have been cured into the nail lamp, it's time to remove the dual forms. These come off very easily actually. I was pretty surprised. And it's really nice. It looks pretty cool. Don't worry about the bulky part underneath the nail. We're gonna fix this in a little bit. For now, just enjoy the nail forms popping off of the nails. And the final one. And right away we're moving onto filing. I'm going to file the shape of the nail first. That's the most important part. And then I'm gonna go ahead and buff the surface and perfect everything else. Since we're using dual forms, we really don't have a lot of work to do. What usually floods is the cuticle, so that's super easy to fix. And another important thing is to use a nail drill to drill the underside of these nails, because you need to make sure that they're not too bulky or that they don't have edges that are sharp. This can oftentimes happen when you're encapsulating flowers, but it's super easy to fix. And after that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and use my file to buff the surface and fix the cuticle area. And here you can see what the nails look like after the filing. And now we're gonna go ahead and add a nice layer of top coat. This really shows just how well encapsulated these are. I always try to upload my videos in really good quality, so you guys can see very clearly the details and everything. As you can see, they're so cute. I missed a few air bubbles here, but it's completely okay. They look super nice. And the most important thing is to also add a layer of top coat to the underside of the nail, so that whatever we filed away earlier, it gets encapsulated once again. And it's smooth and see-through. And it's time to show you what's on my other hand. These jelly watermelons are literally one of my favorite designs I've ever made. And you should definitely go ahead and follow me on Instagram so you can catch up with other designs that I upload that I don't show you guys on YouTube. So here is the top coat cured, and now we're going to take these beautiful opal stones that I got from AliExpress, as well as my favorite Vanillisa nail glue, and we're going to add some rhinestones. These opal stones are so pretty. I've been wanting to get these for a while now, so I finally made quite a big order of rhinestones a few days ago, and I got them and I'm so excited for them. So you're gonna be seeing quite a bit of them in tutorials. I just like them so much. I'm just going to be adding a few rhinestones near the cuticle area, making a bit of a circular kind of design. And I'm also going to be adding some caviar beads. I chose silver ones. I thought they matched this set the best. And I'm just going to be kind of outlining these little rhinestones. And then I'm going to be repeating a similar design on my index finger as well. I thought that it would look nice if it was on the upper part of the nail, but I think I added a bit too much of the Vanillisa nail glue because it became a little bit bulky on the top part and it kind of lost its shape because of the extra gel, so it's okay. Now it's time for cuticle oil. As always, we need to nourish our cuticles after filing. We're gonna rub it in. And here's the finished look, up close and personal. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it, and using materials like that have a sentimental value is so fun for me. I like it so much. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. Leave a like and a comment telling me what you thought. Subscribe for more videos every single Tuesday. And I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Have a great rest of your week. Bye!